Good morning for me. Excuse me here. Smoking some Sutliff Vanilla Latte in my Dr Grabow Duke. It's the first briar pipe I ever bought. It's just a tiny little thing. It has a really nice wood grain though. I like the burl in that. It's pretty decent. Nice little pipe, smaller bowl. So it's like a 15 or 20-minute smoke. And it's nice. I've been thinking about the spendy pipes versus the budget pipes. And I don't have a spendy pipe that I'm aware of, or what would be considered maybe a premium pipe. Like, you know, you got your Peterson, and people talk about the Savinellis. There's a few other ones that escape my mind right now. And people talk about how wonderful these pipes smoke. But I wouldn't know. My brother has a Peterson. It's like a bent with a P-lip. I think he smokes his budget pipes more than he smokes that one. I don't know if if it's the rotation when I happen to be around, or if that's just what he prefers. That is what it is. Maybe one day I'll get over my frugal nature and buy a $150, $200 pipe. Or maybe I'll stick with my $40, $30 one, because I think they work for me. So now what I got in here is Sutliff Vanilla Latte. Got big old jar. You can see I've been taking my time on that one. Probably had that in the jar for, I bet you it's been a year and a half, aging it out a little bit. The room note, I can actually pick up the vanilla a little bit. Through the pipe I don't know, it's not a flavor bomb, but it's still a nice little smoke. And I enjoy it for what it's worth. I had some tobacco, a blend, one of those things. I had some Prince Albert, and I had taken, say, 4 or 6 ounces of that, and I had Prince Albert is my brother's go-to. It's his everyday smoke. But I had it, and as it by itself, I didn't think it was as much fun as I wanted it to be. Ooh, I got a different flavor that time. Maybe that's the latte part. Anyway, I had that Prince Albert, and then with a bunch of, I probably had I had some half and half. I had some velvet. Some Drew Estate stuff, maybe 3 or 4 different bits, and I get to the end of the tin, a little bit there, and I would get tired of smoking it, so I just dumped it into that Prince Albert and mixed it all together. So it was a one-off, never to be repeated mix. But I actually wish I'd written it down, because in 2 particular pipes, that mix of tobacco made drinking coffee and smoking a pipe almost a religious experience. You'd take a sip off the pipe and then a sip of the coffee, and the coffee would come alive. Flavors you never knew existed in coffee. And it was just a happy place. But then you'd take a sip of coffee and then a sip off your pipe. Same thing to the tobacco. I am getting some sweet off this. It was delightful. And of course, because it's a mix of who knows what, never to be repeated, kind of sad about that. I liked it. I smoked it all up right down to the last little bit. Which is good. I was thinking this week about pleasing people. And I was kind of transported back in my mind to when I was 6 years old. That's 50 years ago. The experience of, I can remember it like it was yesterday, really. Trying to please someone and getting no satisfaction whatsoever. And it didn't take me very long, so that's probably a character flaw that I had from way back when. But when I figured out relatively quickly that it was going to be impossible to do anything good enough for this particular person, I didn't use these words because I didn't know these words at the time, but it was like, well, fork you. If you're impossible to please, I ain't going to try. And man, that lesson drove home, and it's been with me my entire life, which I can't blame the person, because maybe it's some genetic or weird thing that it's just who I was born to be. I would say if that's the case, this experience reinforced that, set it in my mind. And in some places it's been good. I mean, it saved me a lot of pain and agony. In other places, I think it shortchanged me. Because it seems as though within that, I got please myself thing. And if I'd have tried a little harder, I could have pleased other people and maybe gotten along farther in the world. But I didn't. Like I said, I can't blame the individual that's involved. Other than myself, own your own crap. Wow, that's nice today. That is really nice. That's just a thought, because there's factions of society right now that want you to do things to please them. But as I see it, they're demonstrating that no matter what you do, it'll never be enough. And because of my temperament, I'm kind of in the zone of, well, go get bent or bite me. I'm not trying. I'm going to live my life do what I can to be a good person, but I'm not going to go out of my way to try and make anyone else think I am. Maybe that's good. Maybe that's bad. But it is what it is. Yeah, this isn't staying lit very well, but I'm keeping it cool, and the flavors are just really good when they're there. Anyway, that's my thought for this morning, or one of the thoughts from this morning, this week. I've been on the road for a couple of weeks, so I haven't been updating anyone on anything. But that's okay. As someone said, that wise men speak because they have something to say, and fools speak because they have to say something. So, I ain't going to say that I'm wise, but I will say I'm trying not to be a fool. And this is just wonderful. So, y'all have a good day. Yeah. Was it Don McLean who sang a song? Garden Party, I think, was the name. I don't remember if it's Don McLean or not. But anyway, the one line, it's all right now, learned my lesson well. Can't please everyone, so I got to please myself. You guys have a wonderful day. Take care. And we'll see you next time around. Take care. Bye-bye.